My husband has been having an affair and has been buying expensive gifts for his mistress using my credit card. I've put up with this for our son, but I can't take it anymore. I need to do something, and the person who ended up helping me was the last one I expected. My name is Alexa, and I'm 35 years old. I've been married to my husband, Austin, for 10 years. We have an 8-year-old son named Drake. I love reading and now work as a novelist, which was my dream job. My first mystery novel was a big success, and I have several ongoing series. Each month my books sell well, so I'm quite busy. At first, my husband had a job, but he quit when I started earning enough money. For the past 2 to 3 years, he has been staying home and sometimes going out to play slot machines. Despite this, he is dressed up in a suit today, which is unusual. Oh, why a suit? I decided to ask him. Austin, it's unusual to see you in a suit. Where are you going? I asked. His eyes widened in surprise, but he quickly composed himself. Oh, I have an interview, he replied. An interview for what? I inquired. A job, he said. I thought maybe it's time I started working again, he added. I see, good luck, I said. Yeah, I'm off, he responded before leaving. At that time, I truly believed he was going to a job interview. Our son is still little, and I thought Austin must have been thinking about our future. However, he didn't come home until 1 o'clock a.m. that night. I was still awake because I had a deadline coming up. When Austin finally came in, he fell asleep on the living room sofa, smelling of alcohol and perfume. His smartphone was in his hand, and it was unlocked. Out of curiosity, I looked at his phone. What's this? No, I can't believe it, I whispered to myself. It turned out my husband was cheating on me. What shocked me even more was that his lover was my close friend Ashley. They had gone to a fancy restaurant known for its beautiful night view. I felt as if I had been hit with something really hard. No way, Austin is having an affair with Ashley. Why Ashley? She has a husband too, doesn't she? I trusted both of them. Tears filled my eyes as I faced this unexpected reality. Not wanting to wake my husband, I tried desperately to hold him back. Evidence. Yes, evidence. I thought. For now, I sent the evidence of the affair to my own phone and decided to think about what to do next. The next morning, I casually asked my husband, who was acting normal as usual. Hey, Austin, about yesterday. He responded, You know you said you had an interview, but you came home late. I was just wondering what happened. My husband looked away, seeming to think of an excuse. Actually, I ran into a friend after the interview, so we ended up going for a drink. A friend? Someone I don't know? I asked. I don't have to explain everything, do I? He replied. Yeah, you're right, I replied, feeling a mix of frustration and sadness. As expected, my husband hid the fact that he had met Ashley. His attitude made it clear he was having an affair. A month after discovering my husband's affair, I still didn't know what to do. I hadn't confronted him about it yet. If I did, our marriage would probably end badly. If it was just me, I would have shown him the evidence and divorced him already. The only reason I didn't divorce him was for our son, Drake. I couldn't take his father away from him when he was still only 8 years old. Afterward, Austin took advantage of me being confined to my room working and started going out frequently. But this was also a perfect opportunity for me. I decided to gather evidence of his affair while he was out. In his room, I found several unfamiliar receipts. Apparently, he had bought luxury branded goods for women, but those items weren't in the room. Of course, I didn't receive them either. The only answer was that Austin was giving these items to Ashley. But where did he get the money for that? He's unemployed and living off the allowance I give him every month. He shouldn't have any savings left. Curious, I decided to follow my husband. In the meantime, I called my brother to look after my son. Of course, my brother didn't know about Austin's infidelity, so I lied to him. "I'm sorry for calling you over so suddenly," I said. "No, I don't mind, but what's up?" "You suddenly said you want me to look after Drake," my brother asked. "Actually, there's something I really need to go shopping for on my own," I explained. "Shopping? You've never been materialistic. You usually shop online," he remarked. "I know, but today I want to go buy something that's only available in the store. So, can you look after Drake?" I requested. "Well, okay, but don't be too late, okay?" "Drake will get lonely and miss you," my brother replied. With concern, I said gratefully, masking the turmoil inside me as I prepared to follow Austin and uncover the truth about his affair. With my brother's help, I successfully followed my husband and witnessed him walking arm in arm with my best friend Ashley. Seeing it with my own eyes was shocking. They entered a luxurious brand shop together, filled with joy. Then something unbelievable caught my eye. "What? You're kidding, right? That's my credit card," I exclaimed in disbelief. Indeed, the card my husband used to pay was the secondary credit card I usually keep in my drawer. I always use my main card for transactions, but he had taken the secondary card without my permission to buy gifts for Ashley. Over the past few months, I had made various purchases for work-related items like monitors, keyboards, and even furniture, accumulating significant charges on the card. Both cards are linked to the same bank account, and due to being busy, I hadn't checked the card details recently. It had now come back to haunt me. "I can't believe this," I muttered, stunned by the betrayal and financial deceit. Not only was he cheating on me, but he was also using my money without my knowledge. Any love I had left for my husband vanished completely. I blamed myself for not checking and not noticing, but I couldn't bring myself to forgive him. I took plenty of pictures of them together and went straight home. Over the next few days, I focused on planning how to confront my husband. When he wasn't around, I repeatedly checked his PC, since his smartphone and PC were connected. I could easily see his interactions with Ashley on the computer. It soon became clear that they were planning a trip together during the upcoming holidays, a 4-day trip. I see," I told myself. "Yes, this is my chance," I resolved, feeling determined to take action. I planned to get back at my husband while he was away on a trip with his lover. But there was a problem: our son Drake. It would be hard to pull off my plan without Drake finding out about his father's affair. So I decided to ask my brother for help again. "I hate to ask, but can you look after Drake during the upcoming holidays?" I asked. "The holidays? You mean all 4 days?" he replied. "Yes, I have something important to do." "Something important, huh?" he said with a knowing tone. I felt uneasy with my brother's attitude when he straightforwardly remarked, "Alexa, you don't have to handle everything by yourself." "What do you mean?" I asked, confused. "Austin's cheating, isn't he?" he said. "What? How did you?" I heard it from Drake. "What, Drake?" My son figured out about my husband's affair. Even though he was just a child, Drake had noticed something. I'm not sure if he fully understood everything, but he saw that his father was getting close to someone who wasn't me. It was making me upset. It seemed like he sensed something was wrong, even at his young age. I thought I was hiding it so well from Drake. "Why? It means Austin hurt you enough for Drake to notice. Are you going to stay with someone like him? But if I divorce Austin, Drake will be sad." As soon as I said that, my son, who was supposed to be in the next room, appeared. "It's okay, Mom. I'm on your side." Drake, are you sure? I asked. I don't want anyone who makes you sad, Mom. As long as I have you, I'm fine. Oh, thank you, Drake. And thank you too, brother. With the support of my son and brother, I found the courage to confront my husband about his affair. Drake and I began preparing to move out. On the day my husband was set to leave for his trip with his lover, my brother helped us pack discreetly while Austin was away. On the night before his departure, I decided to confront my husband one last time. Austin, why are you packing a suitcase? What's going on? Oh, this. Actually, I'm going on a trip with some friends starting tomorrow. A trip? Why didn't you mention this earlier? It was a last-minute plan, nothing serious. I'm using my monthly allowance for it. My husband clearly didn't want to discuss it further and gave off an aura that said, "Don't bother me." But I wasn't deterred. I confronted him in a quiet, determined voice I rarely used. Hey, are you sure it's just with your friends? My husband visibly panicked, his shoulders twitching nervously. Despite his unease, he clung stubbornly to his lie. Oh, absolutely. You're really insistent, aren't you? All right, I understand. Enjoy your trip with your friends. I would have enjoyed it anyway, even if you hadn't said that. Just be responsible, okay? With that, I left my husband's room. Honestly, if he had been honest with me, then I might have considered a civil separation with alimony and child support. Despite his betrayal, there was a time I loved him deeply. He supported me when my novel didn't sell. I didn't want to harbor true hatred or bitterness toward him. Yet, given the circumstances, I couldn't be too forgiving. For the sake of my son and my own future, I decided it was time to take action and end things with him. There was no reason for me to hold back anymore, especially after discovering his continued deceit. Early the next morning, my husband had already left for his trip. I checked the drawer and confirmed he had taken my credit card as usual. I promptly called the card company, reported it lost, and had it deactivated. My son woke up, and I greeted him with a smile. Good morning, Mom. Today's the day, right? Huh? The move? We're going to our new house today, right? Seeing the excitement in my son's eyes, any lingering doubts vanished. Oh, Drake, yes. I've canceled the credit card, so let's move to our new home. Yeah, that's right. I'm so excited for our new place. With my brother's help, our move went smoothly. Our belongings were relocated to our new home, while my husband's things were sent elsewhere. The following day, relaxing in our new space with my son and brother, my husband called. Hello. Oh, Alexa, what is it? Well, actually, this trip is costing more than I expected. Could you possibly send me some money? I realized he must be struggling financially on his trip because I had frozen the credit card. He was avoiding the real issue about the card and asking for money indirectly, which was frustrating. Did you plan this trip within your own budget? I asked. I'm sorry, but I can't lend you any money. Don't be like that. If you don't help me out, I'll be the only one not having a good time on this trip. You'll be the only one. Don't blame me, both of you. My husband responded with a confused huh. After all, you're on a trip. You want to show Ashley only the good parts, right? But sorry, the card you took is no longer valid, so you'll have to manage. What? What are you talking about? Alexa, what card? Pretending not to know won't help. You're panicking too much. That's because you're saying things that don't make sense. I don't know anything about a card. Enough. I already know you've been cheating on me with my best friend, Ashley. What? Did you really think I had no idea? Are you kidding me? It's obvious. No, it's not what you think. I'm not cheating. I was so angry that my husband was still trying to deny everything. Ignoring my brother and son, who were next to me, I unleashed all the pent-up fury. Stop making excuses. You had a family and you cheated with another woman. And to top it off, using someone else's card. Do you even realize how despicable your actions are? Alexa, let's calm down for a moment. How can I stay calm dealing with the person I despise the most in the world? And just so you know, I have no intention of forgiving you or helping you. You and that woman can go to hell for all I care. Never show your face to Drake and me again. With that, I hung up on my husband. Then his mistress, Ashley, called me. Hey, Alexa, what the hell did you do? Ashley, long time no see. How's the trip with my husband? Shut up. Explain yourself. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You sent Austin's belongings to my house, didn't you? Indeed, when we moved, I sent my husband's belongings to Ashley's address. But Ashley, being married herself, naturally had her husband at home. That's exactly why I sent all of Austin's belongings to her house along with a detailed letter explaining everything. She screamed at me over the phone, her voice breaking. This is not a joke. What did he do? My husband found out and now he's furious. Well, you brought this upon yourself by having an affair while married. You were supposed to be my friend. This is betrayal. You're the worst. I misjudged you. Excuse me, that's rich coming from you. My best friend was having an affair with my husband. How could I forgive that? Who was rude first? I didn't mean it seriously. It was just a joke. I would never actually be interested in someone like him. I don't care if it was a joke or not. I'm filing for divorce anyway. You did have an affair, that's a fact. I'll never forgive you. I'll be seeking significant compensation, so be prepared. Compensation? What are you talking about? I didn't agree to anything like that. Well, you're going to hear about it. It's what you deserve. Wait, I'm a housewife. I can't pay any compensation. I don't care. Figure it out yourself or ask your husband, although I doubt that will work. Oh, wait, Alexa. Hey, wait. Goodbye. I hung up without listening to her and blocked her number. Later, I finalized my divorce through my lawyer and pursued compensation from my ex-husband and Ashley, along with child support. I demanded repayment for the credit card charges he made without my consent. After paying the compensation, Ashley's husband demanded a divorce due to the debts, and she was kicked out of their home. She tried to seek refuge with her parents, but they turned her away. Given the circumstances, with nowhere else to go, Ashley now lives where she works and takes up night shifts at a bar. Austin also tried to lean on Ashley, but she was furious with him for causing her divorce. She promptly ended their relationship. Currently, Austin is juggling several part-time jobs and barely making ends meet. His prolonged unemployment has made it challenging for him to secure stable employment. If Austin ever falls behind on his alimony or child support payments, I intend to pursue him for what's owed, no matter what. As for me, I'm enjoying a peaceful life in our new home with my son. He's growing remarkably, and each day brings new excitement. My focus now is on giving him all the love and stability he deserves, ensuring he never experiences sadness like that again.